What do I have on the channel today, you might ask? Well, if the big G on the front of the case doesn't give it away, it's obviously a Glock. What kind of Glock, you might ask? Well, it is a Glock 27. This is almost just like I picked it up from where I picked it up from. You get your standard stuff that comes in the box. You know, you get your little nylon brush. Somewhere around here, it's got the little cleaning rod thingy. I don't know, maybe that fell down in the case somewhere. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry with that. I'll probably find it later off camera. It came with 2 flush fit magazines. It's a little tight, it's brand new. 2 flush fit 9-round magazines. This is a Gen 3, my favorite Gen. And of course the magazine wants to fight me while it's on camera. Also came with your little Glock speed loader. You know, they work. I like my Mag Lula. And that's about it, your standard, you know, Glock stuff. So looking at this thing, I mean, boy, so I had the sights changed out today, and aside from having the stock sights changed out, this is how it came from the manufacturer. Excuse my tape covering up the serial number here. I don't like to show my serial number in videos, but anyway, I was saying, this is how it came from the manufacturer. I mean, this slide, buddy, is bone dry. It is bone dry. You know, you want to look at my like well-oiled Glock 22 RTF. I mean, you know, you can sort of see this has got that iron skillet look to it, where I treat the outside of it with ballistol, and the metal actually soaks in the oil to give it that skillet look. You know, you can just tell, like it's embedded into the slide. And I'm not gonna make this a video about this gun because it's one of my favorite guns. It's not new to the channel. This is all about this little guy. But yeah, man, this thing is bone dry. Probably lost my tape here. I'll take it off for purposes of it's gonna fall off anyway. And I'm gonna disassemble it real quick. Probably gonna fight me on camera. I just wanna show you how it came. So let me see, press forward, and the trigger's already pulled. There it goes, the slide comes off. Of course it's gonna fight me. Comes off, slide comes off. I mean, if you look, boy, that sucker is dry as a bone. And the frame, you don't really need that. We'll pull that to the side. But yeah, I mean, this sucker, take out the recoil spring. And this sucker is dry as a bone. There's absolutely no oil on that bad boy at all. So I'm gonna oil it before I go shoot it. Excuse me. Same with the inside of the slide. I mean, there's a tiny bit of oil in there, maybe from the manufacturer. I don't know if the camera's gonna show it. You still got that, like, camera probably won't focus, but it's still got that copper stuff on the slide they tell you to leave on there. Yeah, thing's dry as a bone. And again, the guide rod, thing is dry as a bone. So I'm gonna oil it up before I take it out. So I'm gonna oil it actually right now after I finish shooting this video. But yeah, dry as a bone. So let's see if I can get it back together on camera, even though I'm gonna have to take it apart again. It's cool, you know, and one thing I didn't realize about the subcompact 3rd generation Glocks is that it's got this like the Gen 4 recoil spring in it. I don't think that's necessarily a Gen 4 thing. I think the subcompacts had that before, because my little Glock 43 had a recoil spring that was like this. This Glock 22 over here does not. Make sure I get this back in the little slot on camera, because if you don't have that down in there the right way, you're gonna have troubles. Okay, so that's seated. That looks pretty good. Let's see. Slide this back on. Everything's really tight on this gun. Boy, imagine that. It works. Put the magazine back in, cock it. You can probably see here on camera, this slide release is really, really tight. But yeah, that's about all I can say about it right now. I mean, you can see, like right here on the cocking serrations, dude, it's bone dry. Wherever it certainly wasn't stored in a climate where it was humid. I mean, it probably was a dry climate. Obviously it has no oil on it. If it was in a humid climate, it might even show some surface rust. You know, I could be wrong. Let me push this out of the way. Just for size comparison. I mean, you know, that's the Glock 22. This is the Glock 23. Or I'm sorry, not 23, 27. Glock 23 is like the 40 Smith & Wesson version of a Glock 19. But yeah, it's, you know, slides a little bit shorter. But, you know, let me see if I can get a back view here. Oh, one thing I want to mention before I go to the shooting part of this video, I'll move the Glock 22 out of the way, is I went on Palmetto State Armory and got these Ameriglows. These are the standard sights that come on a Glock. It's kind of flipped upside down there, but you can see it. It's the only complaint I really have about Glock. You know, they got junk stock sights for the most part. These Ameriglows, they've got these in several different colors. I opted for the one with the U-notch rear and the orange front. It's probably not going to focus for me. Of course it won't because I'm recording it, but that's got a little tritium insert. It's focusing a little bit, but yeah, you know, whatever floats your boat. You know, love them or hate them. You know, some people hate Glocks, some people love them. But yeah, I'm happy so far. I'm gonna get out and shoot it, and hopefully it'll be the next thing you see in the video. So first up here we have the Glock 27. Disregard the 9mm ammo that I've got hanging around here. And this bag here is pretty much how I took my factory ammo, and I usually like take off the little tab on the ammo box, and it has a lot number and stuff. This stuff I just kind of pre-packaged last night, so it's all factory 40 ammo. So I'm gonna take this out here, and I've got the factory 9-round magazines and a couple of 15 rounders that I have loaded to 10 that fit in my Glock 22 over here. So should be fun. Okay, Glock 27 on that steel down there. I'll run a couple of magazines. We'll see how bad I can miss. Miss number one. I like this gun. I like it a lot, sir. Another 9-round factory mag. then I'll do a Glock 22 mag. That's the cool thing about having multiple Glocks. You got an extendo. 10 rounds here. I have to say, man, I likes a lot. I like it a lot. Those Ameriglow sights. Those are pretty on point there. Like it a lot, brother. Okay, this is the part of the video where we go, what's better than one Glock Fouty? Two Glock Fouties. And you can't come to an outdoor range without shooting them like this. Last time I was able to hit
Hey, there's one.
And that's why, kiddies, you don't shoot them sideways.